Before signing any contracts, make sure to know these 5 mistakes that cost people thousands. Hi, I'm Eliza Mendoza. I'm your go-to Southern Idaho real estate, and I specialize in representing clients through the custom home building process. And I'm here to share all I know about it so you can have the best experience ever. Mistake number 1 is choosing the wrong lot. Let's elaborate. Idaho is growing and changing so much. So when picking a lot, it's really important to know what's going to be built around and checking in with Twin Falls Planning and Zoning so you don't pick your dream lot and they build a gas station behind you. Another thing that can cost a lot of money is site development. Make sure the lot you pick, you do thorough test holes to know what it's going to cost to put your house on it. I've seen people spend up to 6 figures in site prep because they didn't do adequate test holes. Something else that can cost you a lot of money is not having access to proper utilities and having to bring those in. Make sure the lot you pick has utilities on there, and if they don't, get a bid on what that's going to cost before you pick that lot. If you're looking at land from outside of Idaho online, make sure you know what the surrounding areas look like. Idaho loves its dairy and agriculture, and we're very proud of that. But I wouldn't want to live next to a dairy. Make sure you check the surrounding areas of your lot, that there's nothing that would affect the value of it. Mistake number 2 is skipping the design phase. How is that going to cost you thousands? Let me tell you. The design phase is so important. The first design phase is picking the floor plan. Did you know that you can actually get the same amount of square footage, but a completely different floor plan that costs so much more? Why is that? It's because architectural design is super important. A home that's 2,000 square feet and has a simple roof line with low pitches and normal ceilings is going to cost a lot less than a 2,000 square foot home that has multiple pitches, dormers, and different things like that. So it's important that when you pick the floor plan, you look at the architectural design elements that go into it, because the cost of that will be different. Skipping the design phase on interior finishes can be detrimental. Make sure before going in you have an overall idea of what you want to put in there, or consult someone to help you. Mistake number 3 is not asking for itemized bids. Clarity is power, and when you don't have clarity on your budget items, you can go over budget so easy. It is so important that you have that itemized budget list when making selections so you know the amount you're able to spend and you're not shocked at the end with a lot of overages. Itemized bids protect you because it gives the power back to you. You're in control of what you spend, and you know whether you're in budget or not. When not having itemized bids, you don't know what the final numbers are going to come to, and that can leave you in a limbo. Make sure there's pricing transparency and clear communication on the budget items so you don't get to the end of the project owing the builder a substantial amount of money because no one told you you went over. Mistake number 4 is making sure to build with energy efficiency in mind. Here in Idaho, we have all 4 seasons. It's really important to make sure you insulate your home properly and look into insulating the garage. Without proper insulation here, your power bill can go up and down. Mistake number 5 is not planning for unexpected expenses. It all starts with having great representation and communication with the builder. Custom home building process is a long one, and the truth is things go wrong. But knowing how to handle when things go wrong before they go wrong is key. Make sure to communicate with the builder what happens if we're digging our well and it cases in. Who takes the cost for that? Ask the builder what happens if something you bidded out to me originally came in over budget and I didn't change that. You have to have these conversations before you sign that contract so you have a clear way of proceeding with this transaction so there's no hiccups. The one thing I see go over budget most of the time is site work. Make sure your builder preps the right amount for site work if you're building out on acreage so there is no confusion. In my opinion, the worst mistake is number 6, and it's not having representation. Why would you need representation when building a custom home when you could go direct to the builder? Representation in custom home building is so important, but make sure you have the right representation. Not all agents understand the ins and outs of custom home building. So if you do get an agent to represent you, make sure they understand every aspect of this from start to finish. Your agent's gonna go over contracts, have those tough conversations with the builder, have that communication streamlined, and if anything goes wrong, you don't have to worry about having the confrontation with the builder. Your agent's going to take care of that. Your agent is there to protect your best interest, guide you through the project, keep timelines online, help you stay in budget, and avoid anything you might not know in this custom home building process. Where do you find a custom home building expert? If you're in luck, I'm one, and I help my clients avoid all these mistakes so they have a seamless transaction. And not only once the home sells, I make sure to keep in touch with them and the builder if anything needs done afterwards. I'm Eliza Mendoza. I'm a custom home building expert here in Southern Idaho. If you want to know everything about custom home building here in Southern Idaho, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We have more videos describing different parts of the process. All my information is in the description below. If you need an agent to advocate for you and help you build a custom home, I'm the one for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.